And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another weekend edition here of the Sparkling Tuna Cup, the STC week number 123. That's crazy, Bob. That's crazy. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I'm of course your side VIP. I'm joined by these amazing players and by the people in the chat as well. And also a big shout out to Babylings. Oh my god, the Babylings. Hope you had a great vacation. Hope you had a great time, of course, abroad. Welcome back to the pond. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for 46. Oh my god, 46 months of subscribing. That's crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. But here we go. We're jumping into our first series and spawning in the top right hand corner of White Rabbits. We have the Italian Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss for the Platinum Heroes. It is LetaleX. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player from the land of Austria, representing Vanguard. It is a Beast. And if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we delve into our best of 3. Let's go. Let us go. We're here. We are back. We are jumping into the round of 32 of our tournament. Exclamation mark be in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the bracket yourselves. The bracket is live. The bracket is stacked. We do have a plethora of players. Once again, a very stacked bracket when it comes to the overall tournament here, featuring players like Classic, like Creator. We are missing some of our top Protoss and Zerg players, but I say that we do have some strong contenders here in players like Young Yakov, GG Machine, Mini Zerg as well. We'll get there. We'll get into the rest of the bracket momentarily. For now, though, we have our PvP. So far, standard opener. Standard opener is 2-gate opener here by Beast. 2-gate opener out of LetaleX as well. For those that are unfamiliar with our players here, LetaleX coming in as the favorite player. He has been rising through the ranks quite quickly over the past year, maybe 2 years of play when it comes to the upper echelons of European Protoss. Meanwhile, Beast, he's more of an amateur player. You should be familiar with Beast when it comes to Masters Tour Open. He plays in a lot of amateur events, in a lot of like Masters 2-ish events, I should say, and recently has been delving into more open cups. So this is going to be Beast jumping into the deep end here. He's coming in as the underdog, and we'll see if he can hold his own against a player of the caliber of LetaleX. Let's go. For now, we do have a standard opener here, 2-gate opener into a faster Nexus. So overall, standard build out of LetaleX. Beast should be expanding as well, but there's a pylon block delaying the expansion, containing Beast on one base. Oh, hello. I didn't notice that camera here. So BC stuck on one base. The expansion is delayed. He does have a probe out on the map, but no pylon. No pylon, so there's the expansion. Meanwhile, Hallucination goes in, confirming that there's no follow-up, confirming that there is a base, making sure there's no crazy one base all in. So LetaleX does confirm. Behind this, LetaleX going for a robo first, a very safe follow-up. So in case there was an all-in coming his way, he'd be ready with defensive immortals. So very safe play here by LetaleX. Meanwhile, Beast, later expansion, delayed economy, later attack as well. It's a slightly worse start here for Beast, but only slightly. From here, he will have the advantage of map control. He will have the Twilight Council, he will have Blink, he'll have a more active army, but the pressure is going to be on Beast to get some damage done across the map. Yeah, the pressure is going to be on Beast. There's that proxy pylon. Do we go for anything other than just warping across the map? That's what I'm curious about here. We'll see. Pylon has been placed. Hallucination also confirms the robo opener. Oh, that is not Blink. Wait, what? We are going to charge instead. A much more aggressive follow-up here. Going to charge, going into extra gateways. It looks like an all-in. Speaking of, we do have some Zealots warping in already. Wait, what? This is kind of weird because you would never warp in Zealots at this stage of the game, and showing Zealots early would be a tell, right? This would be a big tell just because charge is a ways away. Hallucination, sorry, the War Prison does move in, does spot the proxy gateway. As it is, yep, dead set in the center of the map. LetaleX does notice. Over the tuna back. Over the tuna. And yeah, this should be a 2-base all-in or even like a 1.5 base all-in, but it's still a ways away from really hitting, and LetaleX is already here. Oof. He's ready for force fields. Can he knock him down? He can! Force fields, the mineral line, catching hours at 7-8 probes. Oh my god. The force fields are crazy. Yeah, the probes are trapped, forcing a recall. So many workers go down, getting 8 probe kills. Could have gone a little bit more here, but playing it safe. Does pull away and should escape. I feel like could have even saved these units as well. Yeah, bleeds out 2 sentries and a stalker, so a bit of a trade, a bit of a back and forth. Overall, a better trade for LetaleX. And again, Beast is all in. How many gateways? We have 3 gates, sorry, we have 4. We have 4 gateways back at home. We have 1 across the map, another proxy towards the left-hand side, so we're building up in towards our 6 gate, 2 base all in. 6 gateways. LetaleX back at home is preparing. Wall of shield batteries, pylons, sentries, force fields, immortals, extra gateways, glaives on the way as well, because why the hell not? Getting into glaive adepts. And the longer this game goes on, the worse it is for Beast. He's on a timer. We gotta commit, Pappy. But even then, like, I mean, he's just running into a wall of Protoss. Like, I think. Nice force fields, reducing surface area. Zealots are gonna be zoned away. There's 3 batteries here to defend. With 3 shield batteries, there should not be any kind of breaking this position. Likewise, War Prism is here to juggle. Right, we can juggle, we can save some units. We can micro. Beast can try to choke up the army and try to engage like 1 immortal at a time, but that's what the War Prism's for. Speaking of, gets 1! Nice save. Oh, miscontrol. Miscontrol out of LetaleX. He will lose 1 immortal. Okay, so nice pickup here by Beast. Gets 1, going for the other. This time we do save. The control is there. And you can see here we're running out of Zealots. Running out of Zealots, running out of army. Here comes the second wave. Immortals, they juggle forward. They pull back. Nice juggling here by LetaleX. And he cleans up all the Zealots. Yeah, he cleans everything up. There's nothing else left here. Again, Beast is down in workers, down in economy. This had to win the game. He's just running out of steam. Warping in 1 more wave of Zealots. Una más, papi, una más. 1 more wave. Oof. Doing what he can. And GG. GG gets called. The all-in has failed, and LetaleX takes game number 1. GG. Whew. GG, well played. LetaleX does take a lead in the series. Again, Beast, he was completely all in, but unfortunately he telegraphed the all in ahead of time. That's maybe the biggest issue there, was that the proxy was seen, the proxy was scouted, and LetaleX, he was ready back at home. By the time the all in got across map, there were 3 shield batteries, 3 batteries, plenty of sentries, the immortals, the warp prism, we had glaives on the way as well. LetaleX, he was more than prepared for the all in. He was more than set up, as now we're getting to game number 2. We'll be loading into game 2 here, and we'll see if Beast has something else up his sleeve here, if he can recover, make a series out of this, or this all ends here and now. Let's go. Let us go as we are loading into Ruby Rock. This time a much smaller map in the map pool. We could even see a 1 base all in here, even without proxying. That is a possibility. Let's go. As spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Ruby Rock, we have the Italian Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing the Platinum Heroes, leading the series 1-0. It is LetaleX. El Italiano. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the Austrian Protoss player, we have the Red Protoss, representing Vanguard. It is Beast. Here we go. And again, I do appreciate that he did go for a unique build in game number 1, going for a 2 base 6 gates mass charge all in. As we mentioned that before, though, unfortunately it was scouted, right? Unfortunately, his opponent was able to scout him, not just scout him, but also punish him as well. Remember, 8 pros went down in the main to the sentry drop, and because of that damage, it meant the Beast couldn't facilitate for the all in either. Even though he had 6 gateways, he had a hard time warping in 6 units at a time. His economy was stifled, right? His economy did take a big blow. That did slow him down as well. So hopefully we can tighten up. Tighten up. Let's go. 2 gate. So far, 2 gate openers all around. We'll keep an eye on Beast to see if he does commit into a proxy, if he even expands. Eyes are on the probe. Eyes are on our worker. Likewise, LetaleX back at home. Everything's looking normal so far. Right now, we're just looking for the positioning of the second pylon. That's kind of what we're looking for. I mean, both players are looking for that as well. As LetaleX is also in the main. And there it is, second pylon. Second pylon for Beast, second pylon for LetaleX. Beast also scouts, and both players are fully aware that everything's normal. So far, so good. From here, they're looking for the third pylon placement, and they're looking to delay the expansion and even scout the initial unit as well, if possible. Remember, we could open up a double stalker, double sentry, sentry expand, a double adept. We have the answer, double Stalker at a Beast. Stalker Sentry at a LetaleX. From here, LetaleX is going for a much more standard opener. He'll have scouting information thanks to the Sentry. There's the faster Nexus. Meanwhile, Beast will have the more aggressive start. You'll have extra Stalkers and can apply more pressure and can potentially find some damage. Oh, that's a Robo. A proxy. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Did he get scouted? No, he got scouted. That's so unfortunate. Proxy Robo, a delayed one base all in here by Beast. The Beast, he's not expanding. But the hallucination from LetaleX, he sees everything, Babby. He knows. Oh, no. Now, the problem as well is that I don't think Beast knows that he's been seen. I don't think he has the wherewithal to be aware of that, unfortunately. Stalkers, they can apply some pressure for sure, but LetaleX, he should be responding with his own Robo. We're now getting a third gateway. Sentries, they start a step forward. The Sentries, they're crazy. They're crazy. There we go, battery on the high ground. I would say that LetaleX does not have to fight for his natural. Doesn't have to. This is going for a second battery. Oh, doesn't quite catch the Stalker. A bit of a waste of a force field. Here comes the Immortal. Again, warping in 3 units at a time. It's a massive army here for Beast. LetaleX gonna try to make a stand regardless. I don't think he can, by the way. Not with this kind of army, not against an Immortal. Yeah, the Immortal has arrived. And with the help of the Immortal here, we're breaking through the Sentries. Boys are being pulled. Yeah, the battery so far, they're holding their own. Oh, we locked down the Immortal. He locks it down. He gets it. Massive pick off the Immortal. Oh my god, it does fall. And with that, LetaleX is holding. LetaleX, he's holding on here. The batteries are running out of energy, but at the same time, again, he got the first Immortal. That's all that matters, Pappy. GG. And LetaleX, he will defend, he will hold, he will claim this series 2-0. Whew. GG. GG, well played. LetaleX will claim the series, will advance on into the next round. Again, my condolences to Beast. It was just so unfortunate that both games, game 1 and game 2, got scouted. He got scouted both times. In game 1, he went for the proxy gateway in the center of the map and it was seen. In game 2, he went for the proxy Robo and was also seen by the hallucination. So both times the proxies were scouted, and with that, LetaleX was able to prepare back at home. I was a little bit concerned that he wouldn't be able to defend his natural, not gonna lie, but we saw the batteries, they did do so much holding onto that natural base. Likewise, we did see the push happen without any prism, without any way to micro, of course, to juggle the units. So once the force fields locked down the Immortal, that was it. The Immortal had gone down. GG. GG, well played. Whew. And with that, LetaleX, he will advance on into the next round, and let's catch up on the bracket. Let's figure out where we are and where we are headed. Bam.